Glad to have you join us again. It's the Business Breakfast on iBrand Television. Let's get talking now. Let's see what's playing out at the Nigerian Exchange. The week ended last week on Thursday, and then we began the month of December on Friday. So we're going to do a recap of activities that played out at the NGX on the month of November, and then what December is definitely going to look at. But before we dive into that analysis, let me tell you that the Nigerian Exchange Limited All-Share Index appreciated by 0.27% to close the week ended December the 1st at 71,419.87, while the market capitalization depreciated by 0.23% to close at 39.82 trillion naira, respectively. Meanwhile, a turnover of 2.5 billion naira worth of shares valued at 38.6 billion naira was recorded in 36,138 deals by investors on the trading floor of the Nigerian Exchange last week. However, the financial services industry measured by volume led the activity chart with 1.721 billion shares valued at 18.3 billion naira traded in 17,151 deals, thus contributing 67.7% to the total equity turnover. Ambrose Amodion, Chief Research Officer of Invest Data Consulting Limited, joins me now live in the studio. As always, has to do some analysis of these figures and make projections of the week beginning today. Ambrose, good morning. It's a pleasure having you join me on the program.
That's what made me blessed.
What played out? Let's do an analysis of market activities, market performance in the month of November, just as we shift focus to what we're seeing playing out in this new month of December. Over to you.
Then I believe in the analysis that you must have a base to project. You know, the month of November was a very successful one for investors. Our market joined the counterpart around the globe to close positive. You saw that all the market in mature economy were really bullish in the month of November, and Nigeria was not left behind. We're in that trend. That's why our seeing missed macroeconomic data, headwinds here and there. Our market remained positive. It tells you that there's a disconnection between the market and the economy as to speak now. That's why I always say that the government should not allow it to linger for 2 months. Now we're seeing this disconnection. Let's know that the coming quarter are entering. Let's see policies that start bringing support to the economy. At the end of the day, so that the market will match with the trend, because for too long, if there's a disconnection between market and the economy, you start reflecting on the market. The confidence that brought the market to this level is still there, but we need kind of a supplementary budget or kind of a plan. Let me see, plan, not budget, plan or projection or policy to continue where the government stopped before now. Why I say so is that remove subsidy, refined exchange rate is good. Market has started, but what is the next action is very, very important. That's why paying the backlog of FS for me is a good one. But we need to see where is the supply coming from, so that we can start seeing the stability. Because I tell you, any economy, the material sector is the key that drives what development, that drives employment and all those stuff. If that sector is solved because of FS issue, we need to address it immediately. And also, if according to the body language of the CBN governor, in the next 2 quarters, we're going to increase rate again. If increase rate, automatically, we're going to also, for me, we're going to kind of put the economy in a tight corner. What are you thinking? Are you thinking of insecurity again? Because if the companies in Nigeria start laying off, we're going to see a lot of problem. But I believe that every sector that contributed kind of a decline in GDP need to be revisited and give a kind of incentive input to drive that sector. But post that, we must put no security in that area. The major issue we have in agriculture is because there is no insecurity. Many farmers are staying away from their farm, and that's why even we notice a kind of a little decline in month-to-month on inflation, but the year-to-year remain in the up direction. I think we need to address those issues going to the new year. But I believe that if we are seeing a kind of a sign of very language in the mature economy, where rate might likely start going on the southward court, what are we going to do here? I think it's also a place for us to look at it and see, yes, if they are cutting there, what are we doing here? If we want to attract foreign investors with high OMO rates, all those rates to come here, at the expense of the economy, we need to also think twice again. But I believe that market as weak now still remain positive. Also, we are all in the world in the season, what called seasonality season or seasonality period in the market, where we see Santa Claus rally, end of the year, we'll be dressing to usher into what the peak of any season where companies in Nigeria will be paying what dividend for 2023 financial year in the first quarter of 2024. For me, this is a lot of activity that will drive the up and down between now and end of March 31st, 2024. But investors should not be carried away with this up market, because if you notice, I'll tell you that the market has been dominated in terms of activities with local stocks, gaining almost 400% for this year. And now, this current period, we're seeing that they're topping the gainers every day. It's also a sign that you should play with caution. When you see low caps without much business, without good earning to pay dividend, topping the gainer chart, it's a sign that yes, investors should play with what?
Caution.
Exactly.
Exactly. I love that. Play with caution, trade with caution, and in everything you're doing, you trade with a plan. That's Ambro's words and advice to investors out there. Let's look at the month of December now. We've seen the trading, the first trading session in the month of December, which ended on Friday on a positive note. Now, if you're to do an overview of what we should expect in this month of December, what trajectory do you think will be heading to?
For me, we have seen for 4 years the market is in green. And also, if you look at Nigeria market, for me, invest data, we have like almost 30 years analysis of December. Wow. For December, we have seen that the market have closed positive for 25 times in our analysis and 8 times in the red. Okay. That means out of almost 32 years now, we have seen market in the green in December. That means December has been a green month for the market. Only few months, a few years, let's say, after almost 25 years, market is in green. And for me, it tells you that the month of December has kind of characteristics that work for it because of that, Santa Claus rally and end of the year in the dressing. For me, we're trying to see this month to be a miss trend, up and down, to buy low and take profit, sell. All those, but investors should know that the peak of any season will come from what? From first quarter of 2023. This December will usher us into that 2023. That means we have seen already the month of November close in green. Yeah. We have seen that also for May to date, we only saw a red market in the month of September. October, November is in green. I believe that also we have to see a green in December, but might be later. But let's play with caution.
All right, I like that. Oh, let's play with caution. But I need to let you go now. What's this week going to look like now for the market?
For me,
as we count down
to the we are not expecting any much activities, because apart from what we call a treasury bill option that will be coming on Wednesday to see where the interest rate is going, we expect to see that inflation figure will come out from the upper week. Yes. For me, we expect to see a miss market for the board. Also, if market wants to gain, it will be a little bit what I've seen so far. But I think that this high cap store that I put the market to this level move above the 71,000 mark. That is where you're actually, because anytime they start looking the southward, market also correct, and that is part of the market. Market will not remain uptrend, sell into up market and buy what into a down market. Those that are seeing the market at this level, don't be so happy or don't celebrate market here, because correction is under already, because I tell you, already at overbought region of the market, I mean, we're likely to see what? A retracement or a pullback before we can now see another stronger uptrend again, either in the first month of 2024.
I'd like to get your thoughts on the commodities market. Inflation is already high, 27.33%. Food inflation is also higher than that. It's a Utah season. What do you think is going to play out in the commodities market this season?
Yeah, actually, in Nigeria history, we have seen that anytime prices goes up, it doesn't come down again. And we have just said, we have seen that the inflation is that the purchasing power of many Nigerians are really becoming weaker every day. I tell you that, your consumption level will be weak. That means most companies that are producing, unless you are into stable food, good things that are essential before, but if not, inflation have really reduced our purchasing power. Before, if you are buying a 5 bag rice of people in the village for Christmas, you might need to work to 2 bags. And people that are selling the rice will also not have too much market. I believe that because of life, there will be consumption in food, but not as much.
So not too much of jollof rice this season.
It's possible, but
not too much of jollof rice this season. With this chicken, this salad, and people will not tell you, come and visit me. There's a lot to eat and drink.
It's about to move from place to place. Because of where it's that means there will be a kind of a low celebration. The good thing is that we are like to expect that this government should put Nigeria in a recovering trajectory, and so let's see where their plan is taking us.
I want to get your thoughts on the budget, 27.5 trillion naira. Ambrose, with the current macroeconomic situation in the country as we speak now, is that budget really a budget of renewed hope?
Yeah, we say yes, it is. But implementation is our major problem in Nigeria. Nigeria have good policies, figures weighing out how they implement it. Where is the money going to is what matters. It's not just having a figure. Before you can see part of this, you want to know where is the money. Is it going for activity that will impact Nigerians, or is it going for expenditure of those that are at the big offices in the National Assembly, taking more of it? Is it going down, trickle down to road construction that ease of moving goods from farm will be easy? That's why I say implementation and how it is what matters. For me, that amount is sweet to make part, but I tell you, it's still very small too. But because of where we are coming from, but I tell you, you cannot spend your future wants. Since we are moving forward, also this government also are trying to expand the revenue aspect of it. For me, it's okay. Also, a lot of federal government assets that are moreable. This is the time to start pushing them for say to kind of help government to read that the deficit aspect of the 9.20 trillion. But I believe that if this is implemented well, we should see a direction. But I'll tell you, in Nigeria, our problem is not budget, it's not policy, it's implementation.
All right, we'll leave it at that. I'd like to say a big thank you to you, Ambrose Omodio, Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting Limited. Thank you for your time, and I do hope I'll get a Christmas hamper from you. Let's sing Santa Claus together as we wrap up the year. Thank you so much for your time.
You do.
Of course, I love that. That's the spirit of Christmas. I love that.